What up, YouTube? This is your boy Manasseh, the king of the industry, the king of entertainment, and nobody can do a damn thing about it. Killing and not chilling. Welcome to Manasseh Worldwide News. Guys, to remember to please click that button, like, subscribe, and share, and take this video to 5k likes, and also take this channel to 500k subscribers by the end of this year, guys. Going for 2026. Let us do it, guys. We can make it. I can make it. Next year we need to have our plug, guys, because you know that I'm gonna bring you entertainment and trending news all over the world, each and every single moment you see this face on your screen. Know that something is going down in this crazy world we are living. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I want to talk. Guys, I'm disturbed. I'm very disturbed. The police in SA are letting criminals go. Let us start here. Let me come down. Let me come from here all up in here. Let me come down all up in here and all up in here so that I can focus. The camera is zooming. I can zoom back in the camera so that you and I can be zooming each other through the camera. What the hell is happening in SA? Now, alright, let me tell you a story why we gathered here. We are gathered here because there is a problem in our justice system. Now, as I was watching social media, podcasters that are watching videos and clips and doing my digging, doing my research and finding out what is going on in this crazy world that we are living in, guess what I came across? Some couple of videos where SA policemen let criminals go. Yes, I'm even stuttering. I don't know, because I'm so shocked and I'm so hurt. What happened to democracy? What happened to us living in liberation? Didn't they promise us that we'll live in freedom, in safety? What are we voting for? All right. Again, let me calm myself down. Let me come all up in here, all the way down here, all the way down here. Let the heart cool off all the way down here, all the way down here, and all up in here, all up in here. Guys, listen to me. I want to bring you the first story. Now, Sunnyside nightclub. I think most of us familiar with Sunnyside nightclub here in SA. The club that is owned by Hin Chong Kong. If you know what I mean. Hin Chang Ching, Hin Chong Kong. Now, they went there. Metro Police, shout out to them. Metro Police went there and they do some diggings there, do some investigations there. You never believed what happened. Hin Chong Kong is now what? Renting out rooms for people. I'm talking about the owner now, who is an illegal immigrant in South Africa. Is renting out rooms for 1,000 per week. Now, what happens in there? It is not just a nightclub. It is not just a place where people go and dance and boogie. No! Apparently, there is a section where women sell their bodies. Okay, we might say that prostitution is legalized in South Africa. I know that. But this time, guys, we're talking about some deep stuff. Thousands and thousands of box full of condoms were found in the club, and they were confiscated by the Metro Police. Now, as the Metro Police, went further with the investigation, of course, digging in, asking some questions from Hin Chang Kai, Hin Chang Ching, the illegal immigrant, and apparently the owner of Sunnyside nightclub, they found that he rents out his room for 1,000 rand per week. Guys, I'm talking about hundreds of rooms. So you can just calculate up in here. And tell me how much is this guy make within a week. Now, they are there now, and then he's busy talking there, said, no, I'm lending out the rooms. Not renting, I'm lending out the rooms. Lending out the rooms who to who? No, to the people who are staying there and the ladies who are selling their bodies, and there is a price list over there of 1 round is this much, 2 round is this much, they're doing the ooh is this much, doing the is this much, doing the ooh is this much. Now, what happened to South Africa? Now they're in Chong Kong, they don't just, come illegally into our country, they also use the women in South Africa to what? To sell their bodies so that men can come to that club, men can be hypnotized to that club, and also men can be entangled to that environment and to that place 24/7. What am I talking about when I'm talking about 24/7? Even during the week, people, male species, they go there so that they can satisfy, their sexual pleasures by what? By going there and sleeping with those women, and those women, they pay hin chankong per week 1,000 rand each. Even when they are sharing a room, each must pay 1,000 rand. So I told you earlier on, I said these are hundreds of rooms that we are talking about. Now, if there are two ladies staying in one room and each pays 1,000 rand each per person, I'm not talking about sharing the money or sharing the rental payment. No, I'm talking about each taking out 1,000 rand per week to pay hin chan kong kong. Ask yourself, or should I ask myself? Or should we ask ourselves as South Africans, how much is hin chan kong, hin chan kai makes within a month? If every week he's getting at least 2,000 from every room, and that makes out the building of hundreds of rooms, can you just estimately just work it out in here that how much is hin chan kong make in a month? Not just in a month, but in a week. And by doing what? By exploiting our sisters, our mothers, who's supposed to be having families, who's supposed to be working somewhere, and now exploiting them. And after exploiting them, King Chan Kong gets the money from their profit. Guys, we also know that this also started, in the places like Divorosong. We know that there is a place in that is called Divorosong in Free State. I don't want to mention the place, but also there is a hin chan kong who owns the big building over there, and also people, they pay the same amount there, the same amount, about 1,000 rand every single month. So you can just imagine. And you know what happens? There are also human trafficking allegedly happening over there. We know of the places of EP9. So there are a lot that is happening. And I'm going to tell you the most shocking part. You have not heard anything yet. Now, as I was doing more digging, I went to another podcast and I saw the video of a well-known channel who's doing very good, by the way, with a well-known program, Sizoktola. Sizoktola meaning that they are dealing with finding drug dealers. So they are dealing with finding drug dealers in SA. Now, as I was watching this program, I saw the guys who operate this program. They were doing good jobs. They're always doing good jobs. Shout out, by the way, to Kolani and his team and everybody. Shout out to 157 in SA. Now, as they were doing some digging in there, of course, they randomly find these drug dealers. And guess who these drug dealers are? None other than illegal immigrants from Nigeria. So now what happens? They hire our boys and they exploit them by what? Making them sell drugs and also feeding them these drugs. Our boys are finished. Our boys are the nyaupes today. The boys are sleeping while walking. The boys sleeping while standing up. The boys sleeping while eating. The boys sleeping while walking on the streets. I don't know what is happening. They just keep feeding our boys these poisons. So what happens now? Now, since October, they went out there, they found this illegal immigrants who sells drugs in here, and they did a pretty good job. Now, what is shocking is this. We found out that as they got these guys, they went and they found the weapons and they went to this house, and the other one, because they're afraid of jail time, they come clean and say, this is my supplier, and they go to that supplier and they get him information about the other supplier. It's suppliers on top of suppliers, because our boys were scared to go to jail. Sizokuthola, the program, they went with Xolani and they arrested all those guys and with evidence and everything, and they took them to the police station. I don't even want to mention the place of that police station, the way I am so ashamed. I'll tell you why I'm ashamed. Now, as the case was supposed to proceed, one of the commissioners there at the stations, they said, you know what, we will work on this. Well, tomorrow we'll show you guys the docket and the case will continue and the case will proceed from court tomorrow. The day came, the following day. Xolani and his team went there and they found out that no man, this man who's the commissioner is duck and diving now, is duck and diving. And then they decided, you know what, let's go to court and check out for ourselves if this case still continues. Hela, on their way to court, you know what, they stopped for a while as they saw this shocking, I don't know, movie or adventure or horrific movie, I don't know what is it. And Xolani was like, let me rub off my eyes, maybe I need some 3D glasses. What are you needing 3D glasses for? My eyes are not showing me what I think my eyes are showing me. What is it that your eyes are showing you? Guess what? There are 3 suspects whom Xolani and his team arrested a day ago. There they are behind a police vehicle, being what? Being free. They have been set free. Free to do what? And to do all over again the nonsense that they've been doing in our community. Now we come to another thing. Now here is the policeman, a young police officer with an illegal immigrant who is doing illegal practices in our country. We saw a live footage of a policeman, a young policeman, releasing this illegal immigrant. You can see that he's even looking back to see who's watching, or only to find that there is a secret camera. You know, we thank God for this advance of this technology, the secret cameras. He was caught on secret camera allowing or releasing this illegal immigrant to do what? To go and destroy our country even more. So Xolani and his team are doing their thing. They are arresting drug dealers. What happens? Police the following day, instead of a court case to take place, no, a freedom case take place. Freedom for who? For the criminals. This is disappointing. Now these criminals are free to go what? To go and sell more drugs, to go and destroy our children, to go and destroy our young people, and to go and destroy our women, and to go. I just don't know. You know, after watching this, my head was all scraped up in here. I just don't know. Can somebody tell me what in the hizza is going on in South Africa? Legal immigrants, they come, and some of them they marry, or should I say most, they marry our women, and so that they can import this poison that they bring from their own countries to our own countries, because this is the motherland, this is the richest place, this is the land of milk and honey. South Africa is the land of milk and honey, mineral resources. I'm telling you, everything is just, you know what, smooth sailing in South Africa. And so is this justice system. It's messed up. So people of Mzansi and all over the world, allegedly South African police are letting illegal immigrants who are also criminals to go free. Not all the police. Some police, they do their very best to put these people behind bars. And we have some corrupt ants within the police force that are releasing these people. Is it because of bribe? Is it because of blackmail? I don't know. Do they allegedly have something to do with those criminals as well? Are they somehow connected to them? These are the questions that we ask, and we demand to know the answers. How do you let an illegal immigrant with no papers, who also practices criminal events and activities in our countries, to go scot-free? Some police work hard, like Metro Police. They work hard to do what? To arrest these criminals. And what happens? Tomorrow they are out there. They kill, they steal, They destroy, they sell drugs, they rape, and they do human trafficking. They exploit our women, they exploit our children. And what happens at the end of the day? They got scot-free. I don't know what is happening in SA. President, where are you when we need you? Say something. Please call the parliament, call South Africa, call for a SONA, because we want to say something. We want to ask questions, and also we want to hear from you. What are you saying as this injustice is taking place in our country? What are you saying when you see the people whom you have assigned to protect this country in the name of law enforcement? They are busy letting go the criminals to go and advance in our country, to go and kill, steal, destroy this beautiful country that the Lord has given us. I'm disturbed. I am very, very disturbed. There, Divorosong, the building is so messed up it can collapse at any time. But what happens? Hin Chang King Kong Kong, who owns the building, I don't know how, without any legal papers. Now he just comes week after week to collect his thousands or hundreds of thousands of money. The same happening with Sunnyside Club. Do they call it Sunnyside Nightclub? I don't know what the hell what they call it. Somewhere there. But apparently there are sisters who are there, South African sisters, who are selling their bodies. And who are they working for? Or rather, who are they paying? They paying an illegal immigrant, the Hinchankai and the other illegal immigrants. We have Nigerians coming into this country, exploiting our women. Now we have the Hinchankong coming in this country, exploiting our women and our young brothers. What is going on? Mr. President, we need answers. Please organize, do something, bring together a SONA, State of National Address, address us on the injustice that is taking place in this country that we love so much, that Utata Madiba left us within democracy, being liberated. This is what I have for you guys today. I am shocked, I am hurt, I am mesmerized, I am diamakar, my head is all scrap. I don't even know what to say. Go into the net, search it for yourself. It is happening. So what's going to happen come January? Are we going to get now on the news the reports that more of our sisters, our landladies have been trafficked? More of them have been exploited. By who? Not by South African men, by the illegal immigrants. My heart is sore. Let me go and drink coffee so that I can come down in here, so that everything can be all right in here. The heart all up in here. Please guys, remember to like, subscribe and share. I go by the name of Manasseh, guys, and please guys, take this station to 500k subscribers by the end of this year. We can do it, and let's take this video to 5k likes so that YouTube can push this video, so that I can bring you more of the news globally of what is happening in this crazy world that you are living in. Please guys, subscribe. Don't make sure that you ring that notification bell so that you can be notified every time when I drop a video, guys. I go by the name of Manasseh, the king of the industry, the king of entertainment, and nobody can do a damn thing about it, guys. Killing and not chilling. See you on the next one. I'm ahead.